Hello, everybody. This is Gareth Cahoon Speaks with a rundown of current news events that might be of interest to you as a Christian, or even the content is for everyone. So, you are all welcome to watch and listen. And if you want to smack that bell to get my notifications, or hit the subscribe bar to keep up with my content, or give me a thumbs up if you like my post, or alternatively, you can look me up on my website. It's above my head now. Um, go to American news first. Uh, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signs a law allowing chaplains in public schools. The ACLU and Satanists push back. They don't want to see chaplains coming into the school because, God forbid, it might put kids on the right track and learn them the Ten Commandments, which is not a bad thing for any society. Then you've got an avalanche of filth. Cameron takes on scholastic books for pushing immoral content for the kids. Nearly 2,000 Minnesota students and 15 teachers walk out of LGBTQ indoctrination lesson. Tap on that one. Nearly 2,000 Minnesota high school students opted out of an LGBTQIA history and culture lesson earlier this month, according to a local parents' rights group. The opt-outs came after Liberty Counsel, a non-profit legal group, sent a demand letter to OESA, or area school districts, 279 in March, requesting that both teachers and students who sincerely held religious beliefs with conflict with their lesson being permitted to opt out of it. Teachers have expressed to Liberty Counsel that this one-sided LGBTQIA political indoctrination violates parental rights and teachers' sincerely held religious beliefs. So this will be one to watch in the future. The next piece of news is Jewish students' fear for safety as anti-Semitic protest sweeps universities from Columbia to Yale. All these useless idiots who think that they have established what's right and what's wrong. And if you ask them ordinary questions like, um, what is a man, what is a woman, they look at you, and if you ask them the question, well, from what river to what sea is it in Israel? And the amount of botched answers that you get back is unreal. They're so uneducated on the Middle East that they run amok whenever they say, especially the way our news media feeds one lie after another, and always slanted towards the Palestinians. But if rockets are being fired on Israel, if a Jewish person has been killed in Israel, do you hear about that? No, sir, you do not. It's totally held back, and you see, they don't want the other side of the argument being shown to anyone. And that's where you need to stop watching the legacy news media, because all they do is indoctrinate you to the left wing, and it's criminal. It is criminal to the nth degree. Ex anchor takes son to Israel where they will be safer amid unhedged anti-Israel protests. When you've got Jewish people fleeing the United Kingdom, the US, and all our other countries, you know there's a problem. And it is the Jewish people that bring the blessing. So it is beneficial to have them living among us. When Britain expelled the Jews 3 times back in their history, they had to bring them back. Oliver Cromwell had to bring them back because Britain was going bankrupt. And once the Jews returned, the money returned. And yes, this will get people saying, yeah, the Jews are money people, but the Jews are just thrifty, and they've got a head on their shoulders and a steady hand, and we could all be better people. We'll all be better off and better people if the Jews remain among us. But on the other hand, the Bible says that God will send out the shepherds to shepherd his people back to the land of Israel. But that if his people didn't return when he sent the shepherds, that he would send the wolves, and the wolves would chase them from every mountain they climbed up or every hole they climbed into until he got them. And this is just absolutely criminal. Then you've got police don't have an answer yet to Mendeece's cause of death, but they're ruling one thing out, which, can you tap that? Let me see, Mendeece's cause of death. Uh, Police in Tennessee are still searching for the reason behind the sudden death of award-winning Christian singer Mendeece. Authorities reported Monday. In a statement posted on X, Tennessee police said they would continue their investigation into the death of the 47-year-old who was found to have passed away in her home in Nashville last Thursday. All this time, there is no indication the death was a result of suspicious or criminal activity. The statement reads, so that's one good thing, that it wasn't maybe a murder, but it's still serious questions to be asked when a 47-year-old is found dead in their home. Such a beautiful young girl and a Christian singer at that. I've just a question in my head. Was she vaccinated? Because I know that vaccinated people have been having real bother um, with heart conditions and myocarditis and blood clots and the like, and battered immune system. 87 registered Democrats, no Republicans. Alarming allegations of bias renew called to defund the NPR. A global revival movement is getting underway. This event will unite the church for 25 hours of non-stop prayer. It's called Gather. It's called Gather. Revival has been sweeping the US college campuses since the Asbury Awakening in February 2023. It's been marked by both planned and unplanned events in which thousands of students have given their lives to the Messiah, resulting in an extended impromptu worship and baptisms. In the last 8 months, CBN News has reported on revival breaking out at events hosted by Christian author and speaker Janine Allen, Jenny Allen. Allen is also a visionary behind Gather 25. Come back in the next video.